boo boo. Am I actually live? Hold on. I need to figure this shit out. When you go big time. Hello, human beings of Earth! I'm going to be reacting to Jammi Dodgers today. We'll see. Hello, how are you? I'm probably gonna wait about 4 or 5 minutes. Wait for people to like trickle in. How's your day going? How are you? I am hot. Hi, you're early. Yeah. I'm like 1 minute early, 2 minutes early, whatever it is. I'm just a little early. I'm good. How are you? I don't have air conditioning right now, and I'm dying. So it's very hot. It's not as bad as it was a couple days ago. So I'm very happy it rained a little bit earlier to like get the humidity down. Oh my god, hi everyone. The fact that y'all are here. It's making me so happy. My alarm just went off for your live, lol. Stop. You have an alarm. That's so cute. Thank you, I appreciate that. Oh my god, why do y'all have alarms? You're making me feel loved. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing some Jammi Dodger reactions today. Mostly cause honestly, like, Jammi was genuinely like the very first trans person I was what? Oh my god. Good thing she's weak as fuck. Oh my god. Because I don't want to miss it. Stop. This is my third stream and was excited a whole week for another stream. Thank you. Yeah, no, I literally wanted to set up another time to stream because I know a lot of people can't come on Tuesdays, which is why I did that poll. I just want to, you know, make sure that y'all can get me at some point. Even if you miss like Tuesday stream, you can catch me on Saturdays and we're gonna chill. Saturdays, I tend to have less energy. I tend to be a little bit more, probably gonna be a little bit more snarky, a little less filtered just because it's the weekend, so I'm not I'm not doing trying to teach me with Riz. Oh god. Please do more Q&A at this time. If you want to do more Q&As, I'm very happy to do Q&As. Me and my friends are outside watching a movie on a projector with blankets, popcorns, and s'more. Me and my friend's birthdays. So I'll be half here. Oh my god. Well, first of all, happy birthday. Second of all, that's like the cutest thing in the whole wide world. Like, I was at the beach last week, so I was incredibly excited for this one. Oh, y'all, I need to go to the beach. I am like pasty right now. Pasty. I don't know if I'm asexual or not. I hate the concept of sex, but I don't know. For me, it's like when I was figuring out if I was ace or not, God, it was so long ago. I'm like trying to like remember what like that was for me because I figured it out when I was like 14. So that was like 12 years ago. Oh god. It wasn't so much like, I guess it was like the concept of sex and just not feeling necessarily like I needed to do it or I had to, like, I didn't get why people did it, and I also didn't have attraction at that point. So yeah, it's just figuring out that you lack something is it's such an odd thing to like try to figure out, and I think it's something that a lot of ace folk can kind of relate to, and why a lot of like people in the asexual spectrum feel broken at first because it's just like, well, what's wrong with me? I'm so excited because I get to have a virtual therapy session in 2 days. I'm so happy. Oh my god, yes. And my counselor's queer too. Yo, I have a queer counselor. I literally have a non-binary polyam. I'm assuming some flavor of like queer in there. They haven't exactly like told me. Cuz we're there for me. But like having a queer counselor is like the best thing in the whole wide world. Highly recommend. I hope it goes well. I think I'm ace flux. Nice. Um, and if you go to the beach, please remember to wear sunscreen. Yo, I burn so bad. I didn't start burning until I was like 14 or 15. Like for some reason my skin would just like get red and then like tan, but it wouldn't like burn. It was weird. Um Hi. Hi, how are you? Sunburns and skin cancer are the worst. Yeah, unfortunately, like, my dad, who I don't talk to, but my dad, when I was younger, he got a chunk out of his nose because, he had skin cancer developing. So, yes, I need to be better about that just in general skincare. If any of you want to recommend, um, please feel free. Not gonna lie, I love that your streams only have around 25 people because it's like conversation. I said this on another stream, but it's so true. I needed to repeat it. Thank you. Well, that's the thing. Like, I love having smaller streams because of that too. Like, I like being able to see as many comments as possible and then also like letting you like speak. Like I want to interact with y'all and that's what makes me happy. I mean, I'm young, so I still have a lot of time. Exactly. It's all about like the journey and everything. I was secure with my sexuality and gender for a long time and then my brain just was like, nope. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of like scared of that. Like in my like 30s, I'm gonna be like, oh no, it's actually this. Which there's nothing wrong with. I definitely subscribe to people being fluid sexually and gender wise. Like I if these labels at some point don't really work for me anymore, like it's okay. But I know like I'll have a crisis. I'll be like, oh my god. Um Hi, I just went to my first Pride today. Oh my god, that's so good. They use like they use they she pronouns and like aw, I love it. MBs of the world unite. Hell yeah. I'm happy for you. Glad um you got to, since I was closeted so I couldn't, but I'm happy you were able to. I hope that you're able to at some point. I love Pride events personally. I went to a couple this past year, which was the first time since the pandemic, and it was really, really lovely. Um, I got burned, but it's better now. Oh, I'm so sorry. I swear I can tell if someone's gay, mostly men, by their voice and looks. What? So, oh, God. I try really hard not to, like, just base if I think someone's sexuality just on, like, their looks and, like, how they sound. Mostly because, like, if they turn out not to be that sexuality, I don't want to be like, oh, I made an assumption. But I have someone I used to be friends with that I don't particularly like anymore, and I cannot wait for her husband to come out as gay. Which, like, I'm horrible. It's bad, but like I literally looked at this. I was like, "That is a gay man. You are marrying a gay man." Anyway, I'm trash. Horrible. Um. How long are you streaming for? Because I might be able to go and come back. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna start reacting in a couple minutes. Um. The thing is, like, so I know on Tuesdays I normally go until about 9, so I'll probably go until like 7. I I tend to fatigue very easily when it comes to like streaming and that kind of stuff, so I'll probably wrap up around 7. I'm like a short burst, like hour and a half streamer. I know there are people who can literally do it for like 8, 10, 12 hours, and I'm like, oh god. Like, my ADHD is such that I can't. Um, Beautiful, great to see you, Lynn. Oh my god, great to see you too. I'm pangender, omni, and probably something on the A spectrum, all pronouns. Hell yeah. You're almost at 20k. Y'all, I want to get to 20k by the end of this month. Like, share, do everything. Like, I want it so bad. And this stupid algorithm. I'm just like, I hate YouTube's algorithm so much, and I probably shouldn't be saying this on YouTube, like streaming on YouTube, but I hate it so much because I'm just like, I have like 20k people who've subbed to me, and they don't show the actual videos I make, and it's so dumb. Like, and I get frustrated with that too, like the people that I subscribe to too. I'm like, why haven't I seen this creator in a while? Like, I'm subbed to them, and then, like, I have to go do it. And I'm like, isn't the algorithm supposed to show you the people that you're... Anyway, I kind of gave up on finding a perfect label for myself. Now I just tell people that I'm queer. Yes, that's valid. That is 100% valid. Lol, that's hilarious. I tried to figure my gender identity, but I got overwhelmed by it, and I'm not trying to find it out anymore. I don't care. It's easier. It really be like that. Like, for me, I'm definitely the kind of person that's like, the labels are there to help people who resonate with them. If you don't resonate with a label, that is completely okay as well. And you can still, like, be queer, be trans, like, whatever. Like, it's... You're valid either way. I really like your glasses, Lynn. Thank you. I need new ones. What's the meaning of bigender and pangender? Hold on one second. Let me get that up. What's bigender meaning? So it's a gender identity encompassing 2 genders, and then pangender. I just want to get this correct. So correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know if this is like actually correct. Is a term for people who feel like they cannot be labeled as male or female in gender. The term is meant by the queer community to be one that is inclusive and means all genders. So yeah, just let me know. Can this go down? Yes. Question, gender fluid, you can be taken to probate, he, him, wait, I'm confused. My dyslexia is doing the same. My dyslexia cannot read that. I'm not, like, comprehending that. I'm so sorry. Okay, we're gonna get into watching. We're going to get into watching things now. Let's go. I have been meaning to watch this video.
Get responses like that.
This is such a wholesome channel.
I feel like I'm dressed up a little bit smart today to address the I'm not actually
First of all, love this man. I cannot, like, I love him so much.
Dressing the haters, I'm
But
laughing.
also, who would give this man hate?
Hey Spuds, it's Jamie. Welcome to another video. First video on the channel. I don't know, but welcome either way. I don't think I've hit record on my audio. I have hit record on my audio. Okay, I'm just very tired and not knowing how to do my job. Hello, my name is Jamie. I am a trans guy. For anybody who does not watch my videos regularly or did not know that information before, hello, I am transgender. Yeah,
I love
ta-da.
him.
And because
Ta-da!
I'm a transgender person on the internet who is openly transgender, I've never said
He's been out. I want to say since like 2012,
transgender this much for a
2013,
very long
like
time.
a
I was just so
very
trans. But
long
yes, I
time.
get a lot of hate comments, and if I'm honest, sometimes they do bug me. Sometimes they're
But
very,
this
very
stream
mean,
is so
sometimes there's
cool.
very,
Oh my
very, very
God.
many of them, and it's like,
You need
I'm
sleep.
just out here living my life. I'm not hurting anybody. This is very confusing to me. But honestly, most
Straight
of the
up.
time, it's totally fine. I've built up a very thick skin with my time on the internet. Kind of, sort of. It's totally okay if hate affects you, though. This is literally just the fact that I see it so often. It's kind of
Yo,
sad, really.
same. I'm not gonna like every single day I will get fucking people going after mostly me being ace and non-binary. Sometimes I'll get the casual biphobia as well. I want to punch myself so hard right now. Please don't do that. Yeah, his channel is so wholesome and nice. I also like that he collabs with One Topic. I like that too. I've seen a couple of their videos. But I definitely, obviously, Jamie has been out and open for a lot longer than I have. So I can't even imagine, like, the amount of vile things that he's heard. But yeah, he's amazing. I love him, and I can't wait to
But
see
I'm
what
just
these
like, okay,
people are.
say something original. But if
Actually,
quite a
yes.
few of them do make me laugh, and I do like being able to turn those hate comments into content because
Y'all.
it's my way.
Just so y'all know, this upcoming week I'm gonna be reacting to a hate video that a channel called The Offensive Tranny made about me a while ago, and I didn't make a response to it until now because I just looked through the comment section and just kept getting angry. So I'm like, I'm ready to like sit down and actually watch this video because I want to see what this internalized transphobia looks like. Because the person who made the hate video is literally trans and is just, you know, spewing a whole bunch of internalized transphobia and non-binary NB phobia. But yeah, I can definitely see where Jamie is coming from when it comes to like trying to make a positive thing out of like stuff that's original.
Of reclaiming it and feeling better about it, it just cheers me up about the fact there's hate because I can go, haha, let's
I did not know that about Omnisexual, by the way. That is very good information.
laugh at how ridiculous it is and I'll make some money from it in the process. So yeah, today we're going to be looking at some of my hate comments across YouTube mostly, and then a little bit on Twitter. I mean, Twitter is the worst.
Twitter
There's also
is
Facebook
the
on
worst.
here as well today. But yeah, if you are not in a good headspace for this kind of stuff, then I would recommend not watching today's video. I will
He's
be
so
coming back
sweet.
with some positive content very soon. We are just going to be having a little giggle together today, hopefully. So let's get on with it. Right
He's so
after
cute.
I say this is my book. That when I'm making this is not currently released. It's available for pre-order, but when you're watching this, it is officially out in the world.
Oh my
Very
God.
anxious I was going to let go, but I didn't. And yeah, if you want to go check it out, it's all about trans things, self-help guide, part memoir. I really hope it can help. And
You
I
know
hope
what?
that people are in.
I should literally take it. Oh, by the way, y'all, please go follow me on Threads. The fact that he said that, go follow me on Threads. Threads is poppin'. I follow so many like ace non-binary people on it. Please go. Please make more Q&As and don't care about haters. Oh my god, please. Yes.
Enjoying it so far, but yeah, if you haven't got a copy and you fancy picking one up, then there's a link in the description box. Now let's read some hate comments. What happened to my voice? This comment was left on a video of mine. The title was "Are the straights okay?" Somebody answered the
straights are
question. I'm assuming a straight answered the question, and you know what that answer was? We're doing way better than you. We didn't cut up our generals. Double check before you hit post. Just check. I mean, don't, because it's hilarious.
Yo! That's
Honestly,
actually
I love
funny.
this. I love it
Oh my
for
God.
the straights that they didn't cut up their generals. It sounds like a good way to be, to not cut up people just because they're generals. That's not fair. They didn't cut up their generals. Nice. Men are men, women are women, trans people are trans people, non-binary people are utterly confused. It just got worse. And also, you could technically see it as not hate. Like, yeah, men are men, women are women. Do you know what? Trans people are trans people. Doesn't stop the trans people who are men from being men, seeing as men are men. Doesn't stop the trans people who are women from being women, seeing as women are women. Yay. And non-binary people utterly confused. I think we can all be a bit utterly confused.
I can confirm I am non-binary and in a perpetual state of confusion.
Sometimes, huh? Why do your videos keep showing up? I don't want these. Well,
Yo, I get that comment so many times, and I'm like, why are you complaining to me? Like, hello? Yes, I am
Maybe don't
confused,
click on them and
actually.
comment.
Same.
You click on the video that comes up that's suggested, and you don't want it to be suggested. Clicking on it is probably the worst thing you can do. Apart from
Actually.
then commenting on it, because you're engaging with the post, probably potentially leaving it playing for longer. If my videos keep showing up and you don't want them to, just skip it. Or don't, because actually, I really appreciate the extra view and the engagement. It does help,
Yes.
so thank you. I'm sorry the YouTube algorithm isn't working for you. This one was on a
Yeah,
short
honestly.
called Trans Women Are Women. A factual statement. Let's see what somebody had to say. I'll put in a more understandable way. Trans women are trans women, and trans men are trans men.
What
I
the
mean,
fuck?
yes. I cannot deny that. That is very true. Trans women are trans women, and trans men are trans men. Just like cis men are cis men, and cis women are cis women.
Can we talk about the fact that on Twitter, apparently now, like, cis is, like, a slur or whatever? And I'm just like, y'all are babies. Y'all can't, like, it's literally an adjective. And the fact that you're upset that people are just calling you a fucking adjective is insane.
At the end of the day, though, all men and women, right? You've literally just said, oh, this group of women who have an adjective in front, they're this group of women who we can use this adjective to describe. And it's like, well, yes, brunette women. They are brunette. The fact they're brunette does not stop them from being women, and the fact they're women does not stop them from being brunette. You have just stated facts, my friend. Trans is the same as Kool-Aid wanting to be called real fruit juice. Yeah, it's sweet.
What?
It contains no real fruit juice.
Wait, what? What is this analogy? Bruh, I didn't actually think homophobes and transphobes existed IRL, and then I met transphobes and homophobes. Actually, like, I knew it was real. I grew up in a church that there were a lot of, like, very homophobic people. I didn't know about, like, transphobes until, you know, I came out, because I didn't really know about trans people for a very long time. But yes, it's so weird to me that people actually say this shit IRL, and I'm like, what in the actual fuck? It's very true. Trans men are trans men, and trans women are like, you're almost kind of there. TERF says TERF is a slur. Honestly, I hate this heteronormative society.
About Kool-Aid, let's have a look. Does Kool-Aid contain real fruit juice? Because Kool-Aid is not made from real fruit juice, there are mostly artificial ingredients in the making of this product. Yes, just wanted to clarify, because this would have been extra funny if it was made with real fruit juice. But the fact that it's not does not have any implication on trans people, because, funnily enough, people are not juice. So it's a very weird analogy to make. Like, yes, I'm trying to come up with a hate comment against trans people and to show how I think they're not actually real. They're not really their gender. Me, who has no authority on this, I mean, not me, I'm talking as the person who left this comment. Yes, I will compare being trans
to juice.
To Kool-Aid wanting to be real fruit juice. But yeah, it's sweet. So you're trying to say trans people are sweet.
I think trans people are
just bizarre to me. This comment that is on screen right now, this was...
You stupid motherfucker, get off Facebook with this shit and the truth. Oh my god.
Was left on Facebook video of mine. If you didn't know that I have a Facebook page, I do.
He's got a
name is my YouTube if you want to check it out. And this
man,
sounds
just a plug real
angry.
quick.
I absolutely love how they have starred out the swears.
So actually, this has happened to me a couple times. If you're talking on like voice, so like when I shouldn't be doing this, but when I'm driving and I'm speaking into the phone, it'll literally like do that little italic, like that little symbol when I curse, as opposed to like writing out everything. I love when people don't ignore me when I'm trying to talk to them on live, and you are one of the ones who don't ignore me. Aw, I'm sorry that people ignore you. That's really rude. Question, can you be gender fluid, she and him pronouns? Yes, you can. Same, but I get ignored IRL, and and over text by people I consider. Oh my god, I'm really sorry.
They're angry.
That's
and they want
literally
me to
not
know
okay.
They're angry and they're like effing and blinding and rah rah rah. But no, they.
Yeah, no, that's actually not okay. Like, please, yeah, that bothers me. I don't like when people ignore like people that they supposedly care about.
Must not
I don't
actually say
appreciate
it. It has
that.
to be censored. What? Let's read it without the swears in, because then the meaning will come through better. Get off Facebook with this poop. The truth that you are man, you're a man, and you're a woman. Stop your rubbish. People are so tired of a man talking about he's a woman. You're not. Thank you. I'm not a woman. Cheers. I appreciate
Hell
it.
yeah.
Very angry, sweary Facebook comment. There is no such thing as a cis male. I agree. What is a cis? I've never... An SIS male.
An
What is this?
SIS
You're
male.
Is this another accidental ally? There's
This
no such thing as
is-
a cis male, you're male. Is someone just saying a male? Like, what? Thank you.
Okay, but to me it's also really sus when people like use male and female. I'm like, it's really weird
Yes,
when
I
they
appreciate
do
it.
that.
That is what my birth certificate says. If you were to say I was anything but, you would be denying legal reality and fact.
Hell
Cis
yeah.
male, not bro
Cis
male. Oh, dear.
bro
This guy exudes so much feminine energy, and that's weird. This was commented, I'm pretty sure, because I gesticulate a lot. I talk with my hands, okay? It's a thing that happens. And also, there is nothing weird with exuding feminine energy. As a guy.
100%.
There's nothing wrong with exuding feminine energy, full stop. There's nothing wrong with exuding masculine energy, as long as it's not toxic. I feel like
Yes.
this was said to be a...
I feel like that's for either way, because there is toxic femininity as well that people don't really want to talk about. But yes, unless like it's toxic masculinity or femininity, like there's literally nothing wrong with that. So I never understand when people like are like I've gotten these comments like, oh, you're so womanly, blah blah blah, and it's like, well, bitch, shut up. It doesn't matter. Like, most of the time I hype myself up anyway, and that's kind of what I've learned to, like, lean into when I'm, like, performing and stuff. Because, like, making YouTube videos, you're doing a little bit of a performance. To everyone, but especially Ash, I send some consolation hugs to you if you would like some. Yes. One time I saw this video of someone burning a pride flag, and they made a bigger pride flag, but everyone in the comments were like saying this is oh no to the person that burned the flag. I don't believe in like burning flags in general unless it's the United States flag, but like don't burn flags. The fuck what person literally burned a flag. Literally, imagine one would do the same to the American flag.
Offensive
Literally.
of like, oh, you're so feminine and that's weird. And it's like, okay, thank you for your opinion. All that tells me about somebody is that you are so uncomfortable with somebody just being themselves and
Yep.
being in a way that goes against this very rigid view of how you
Yep.
think certain people need to behave. And if I'm honest, that just makes me feel bad because
Hi, how
you
are
could
you?
be someone who also
What's
exudes
good?
feminine energy and that's how you really enjoy being, but you feel like you can't do it because you think it's weird for a guy to do that. When it's
Yeah.
not. I completely embrace the fact that I am not the most masculine guy, and I love that about myself. So,
Yeah.
thank you. Please stop calling normal people cis. It's always used negatively.
Oh,
Don't
it's
try to change
not.
vocabulary because you are different. Actually, I think it's cis people like this who are trying to change vocabulary and deny facts. Deny
Yes.
the reality of vocabulary and the vocabulary that exists because they think they're special. It's just the use of let's stop calling normal people cis. And
Yeah, I don't know why people have weird attachment to flags. I don't know why it feels so disrespectful. I guess that's like the United States like programming in my head to like just not burn flags.
That tells me everything I need to know. That sounded really arrogant. I didn't mean it like that. It just...
It's okay to be arrogant about this,
tells
Jamie.
me
You're
that
fine.
coming from a point of being like, trans is weird, trans is wrong, trans is abnormal. Don't associate me with that. Don't you dare use words on me because I'm just a normal person. I'm not like you. When in reality, cis is not just used in gender. It's used in chemistry. It's been used for a long time. It's been used in multiple contexts, including gender, for a long time. It's simply a prefix that means on the same side of. So when someone is described as cisgender, they're being described as being on the same side as in their gender is the same as their assigned birth sex. Trans means on the other side of or on a different side of. So
which I don't understand why people get so upset about it when, like he just said, it's literally been used in so many other contexts, but they get so mad because, I mean, like he's saying, people don't want to be associated with like transness and that kind of stuff, so they're like, oh my god, we can't have this.
It just means that your gender is different to your assigned sex. That is all it is. Cis, trans. Unfortunately, I think the fact that it's cis gives people who don't like it ammo because they're like, oh, it sounds like cyst, like a cyst.
Not
like it's
cyst.
a slur. Like people don't realise that it is a genuine word. But it's not offensive, and cis people are not normal people. Nobody's normal. Tell me what normal is. If you want to think of yourself as normal and you think that that is the epitome of being, I mean, you can think that, but then I don't want to be normal. If you have a period, then you are not a man. Change my mind. I don't need to. I agree with you. Not the point blank. If you have a period, then you are not this. But, you know, the sentiment of like, yeah, you don't necessarily have to be a man to have a period. You could be a man and have a period. Accidental allies, right? Again, thank you very much.
Oh my god.
No
I
such
should probably do an accidental ally video.
thing
Can I
as
cry?
a transgenderism. I've never heard of this one. Never. Either people say a transgender or transgenderism, but this person has gone to like peak
A
level of not
transgenderism.
understanding. A transgenderism. Yes. God made man and woman. That's it.
No.
I mean, I disagree with that for multiple
disagree with
reasons.
that as
One of
well.
them being my personal beliefs in terms of religion. One of them being the fact that non-binary people very much exist. But even if that were true in some way,
Also, like, let's be real. This is about to sound like so bad, but like, if you never mind, I'm not saying
still
that.
a man.
I'm not gonna get into that because I don't know how many like religious people are in my
I mean,
chat.
it's still phobic.
But I do love the headcanon that Jesus was trans.
To non-binary people, which isn't cool, but like, it's just odd. May everyone come to the Lord Jesus Christ and embrace him as your Lord and Savior.
I
And
get
it's just
so many of those. Oh my god, I get so many like, you just need Jesus, you just need to come to God, God will save you or you're going to hell. And I'm just like, I don't care. Like, I don't believe in God the same way you do. I don't believe that any God that, like, I want to follow would want to hurt and punish people for being who they actually are. And the fact that you are going to sit there and derive pleasure out of someone being, like, condemned to hell is, like, actually disgusting to me.
I don't want that. I respect you having your beliefs. If you want to talk about them from your personal perspective and offer your life journey with that, cool. But don't push it on other people.
But,
I
yes,
share about
yes.
my experience of being a trans person and my journey and offering advice to other people who share that journey. But
Yep.
I'm not sat here going, embrace transgender. Like,
Yeah.
be trans. Everybody should be like, no, like, let's not push our way of living on other people, because
Yeah.
it really pisses me off when people
Yes.
will say in the same comment, oh, stop shoving this down our throat, turn to God. And it's like, well, then what are you doing? So I did a little tweet about my book. This is not. If you...
I love the plug. Also, I really want to, like, go and, like, read that. Where even was I? I don't know who that TikToker is. I do want to look him up because that sounds really interesting. I like horror sometimes, so I do want to look that up. Yeah, and like it's taken too far to the fact that people are saying all Americans are fat and all Americans are stupid, but that's not true. But But general statements are never okay, honestly. Accidental allies are usually hilarious. Yeah, honestly, I really want to do them. Also, technically, I'm not American. I'm actually Puerto Rican. I was just born in the U.S. I've been here all my life. Oh, that's dope. Oh, I know. Any god who burns people in hell is not worth a god. Is not a god worth worshipping. Yeah, no. It literally, like, I know it's a lot of, like, indoctrination and that kind of stuff. But I really want to, like, at some point in my life, like, sit these people down and be like, why do you think that any creator of, like, this universe, your soul, whatever, why do you think that it's okay to follow someone who literally put us here, quote unquote, and then was like, okay, go suffer and, like, die, and, like, you've got a choice, kind of, but not really, and, like, go. Once my mom, who's Christian but is also bi and doesn't believe in hell, said if having bad mental health was a sin, then she'd be going to hell. Yo, I feel
You
that.
didn't know. Sorry, I will shut up about it soon. I'm just very proud. You don't have to bite. You can, like, skip over every
Also, God bless Christian bi people.
promo of the book if you want to. I'm sorry if you're bored with it. But yeah, I did a tweet a while back. So my book is called The T in LGBT. And they replied going, the T actually stands for TERF, which every decent person is now. I mean, I'm glad they can finally embrace and admit the fact that they're TERFs. Decent person?
I don't think
And
a
yes,
decent
lesbian,
person.
Gay, bisexual, TERF. Me,
Oh
a
my
trans man, wrote a book
God.
that's everything you need to know about TERFs. Actually, there kind of is everything you need to know about TERFs in the myth busting, and that's the fact that they're just transphobes trying to hide
They
behind
are.
feminism. So
Yeah.
I don't even know if they're trying to actively do that anymore. They're just transphobes. So yeah,
I don't
it's
think
in
they're
there,
actually
but no,
trying
the T
to anymore.
stands for trans. Please do not erase that. I did have a look at this person's profile really quickly, and their banner is literally anti-woke, retired
That's not
professional
okay.
engineer and scientist, adult female human, and mother. And then on their following, the most recent follower, whatever the person top of their list of followings, Andrew Tate. Yeah, fascinating.
Ew.
Anyway, you were such a cute individual. Oh, why, thank you. What
You
did
were.
you do to yourself that make you so weird? I didn't do anything. Apparently, I'm just weird. Thanks.
Yo, what did you do to yourself? Stop. That's not
I'm cute and
okay.
weird. Remember, people, gender isn't about body parts. Proceeds to have gender affirmation surgery. Gender isn't about body parts.
No,
But
it's
gender
not.
dysphoria is a real thing, and
Yep.
gender affirming care alleviates dysphoria. I didn't need to have surgery to feel like I was my gender, to know that I am my gender and I am a man.
Bro,
It
as soon
just
as I heard
alleviated
Andrew Tate, I
dysphoria
immediately
felt
cringed.
over being a transgender man and being a man who was assigned a different sex to my gender. And if you actually look up the definition of affirmation, it's a statement or sign that something is true. So
Yep.
it's gender affirming. It's not.
Okay, can we also talk about how much, like, how many things cis people do to have their gender affirmed as well? So, like, it's not just trans people that do these surgeries to affirm their genders. Cis people have them as well. And, like, I'm one of those people that I do think that cis people can have gender dysphoria. I know that a lot of women who have breast cancer after they get double mastectomies don't feel like a woman and get distressed from it because they don't have their chest anymore. And so, like, a lot of people who can have, like, breast implants or recreation of, like, the tissue and stuff after having breast cancer do because they're women and they get distressed from not having their chest. So, like, it's not just trans people doing
Gender
this.
creating. This person's got the wrong end of the stick with what gender affirming means. I don't.
Also, there are other reasons to, like, you know, do gender affirming stuff as a cis person. I'm just like, you know,
don't even know
That's
what
the most-
they think. I mean, I know what they think it means, but
That's
I
the
don't
one
know
that
what
I think
word
of
could
the
replace
most.
affirming to make it mean what they think it means. But affirming, it doesn't mean that like that care is making you that gender. It means that it is accurately reflecting your gender. Very different. And then this was a lovely comment
LGBT
said
equals
about
valid.
my penis
You're right.
from Lower Surgery. Can I just say, one of the most bizarre things about being someone who shares about my life online and sees other people talking about me, people who don't know anything about me other than what I choose to share, one of the most bizarre things is seeing people talk about my genitals. Like, yes, I know that I spoke about it and I made a video about it and I shared the details that I wanted to share, but then to hear that people make assumptions about it and
That's
are
so
thinking
weird.
about what it looks like
Yeah.
in a bad way. I can imagine what a train wreck.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. Like, that would gross me out. I would be like, this is... I'm sorry, there's a cat, like, right here. And Kai, what are you doing? Hi, Kai. Hi, BB. Can you get away from, like, my computer stuff so that I don't have to worry about you disconnecting? I don't remember what I was saying. Something that makes me so happy is when I see a homophobe/transphobic video is when the comments say don't judge people on who they are, or something like that. I absolutely love it, honestly. Apparently, apparently on Threads, a lot of people have been trying to like come over from like Twitter and stuff and like being transphobic or homophobic and like going to people's stuff, and straight up people are like, get out. Like, we don't want that negativity here. I think it's just so funny that people like get tired of like this kind of stuff, and it's true. Like, it's fucking annoying, and it's like, why are you hating on someone? Oh my god, yay, it's raining outside right now. Can you bring it here? I love the rain. I absolutely love the rain. It must be chill. I'm going to go to sleep, so have a good evening. Have a good evening. I hope you enjoyed. I love this activism. I am right now, I can't read. A pro-choice patch, so this is a great vibe. Aw. I think it's raining where I am too, but I'm not 100% sure though. I need the rain to come here.
So gross. That was the comment. You know, I'm not even going to justify it by telling you anything. That's my business.
It's
but,
B.
Oh my god.
This is
Just
so
the fact
relatable
somebody
for
was
me.
sat there
Kai, I swear to
thinking about
God.
what my genitals look like and making an assumption that they
I hope
look
you have a
like
good
train
night.
wreck and are gross. I cannot describe to you how bizarre I find that. I can't even get offended by it because I'm reading it and I'm like, this is a deliberate attempt to try and like be hurtful. I can't take it seriously because you're the one sat at home behind a computer screen being a bit obsessively strange and creepy about a stranger's genitals. Funny.
Yeah,
how you
it's
can...
so weird. Like, it should not matter what someone else does to their body because you will never have access to like that part of their body. So like, why in the hell are you sitting there thinking about like trans people and what they're doing to their bodies? It's so weird to me. It was pouring outside. Oh, it was pouring most of the day in my part of the UK. Y'all, I wanna live in the UK so bad. Lynn Saga, thank you. The previous message I hit enter too soon. Okay. Do you know an animation
Continue to call it.
called Benefits of Gender Fluid? I do
Transphobes,
not.
when it clearly doesn't mean what
Hi.
you think it means. A phobia is a fear of something. No one is afraid of you. That's why racism and sexism end with ism. Well, I mean the transphobes stole transgenderism. I was making
What
a video
the
with
hell?
the wonderful One Topic at a Time, Love OT, and I remember
Love
him
OT.
talking about this and comparing like the word transphobia with like hydrophobic. I think when people think of like transphobia and phobia, they think of like arachnophobia, like, oh my god, this like big fear of spiders and you want to stay away from them. But it doesn't just mean like you're irrationally scared or scared of something. It's also an aversion to, an avoidance of, a discomfort with. And like plants that are hydrophobic, they're not literally scared, like actually feeling fear over the water. They're just repelling the water, they are rejecting it. I like that comparison from OT because it's like when you take away the human element, it is just a word to describe things, like putting phobia on the end and phobic. It's just used to describe something where people are in a state of aversion to that thing, or other things are in a state of aversion, like certain materials and water. And the definition of transphobia is dislike or strong prejudice against transgender people. That's not about fear. I feel like this is where people get so bogged down in like the very specific semantics of a word and what they interpret it to mean exactly. And if they think that the use of it deviates at all, well then it's invalid. You can't use that. Fine. But I'll call you anti-trans then. You still are acting negatively and prejudiced towards trans people. That makes you transphobic. But if you would prefer anti-trans, sure, means the same thing. And on that little English lesson, we're gonna wrap up the video. I hope you liked it. Honestly, these were not that bad. These were 99% funny. Actually, no, they were like 50% funny, 50%, oh my God, why do people say things like this? It's so bizarre. I think at most the ones on here just make me feel uncomfortable, like the comments about my surgery results and stuff, and I'm like, you've not seen it, okay, but you're imagining it. Nice, thanks. That doesn't make me feel strange at all. I enjoyed making this video, to be honest. If you liked watching it, think about giving a thumbs up and subscribing if you want.
I think I'm... Hold on, let me do these while I am getting his next video up. Yeah, no, I can't even imagine, like, talking about, like bottom surgery whatsoever, and then having people, like, think about your results. It's so weird to me. I can't, like, good for him, but, like, that's so invasive and so weird. I genuinely don't get it. Saying you can't be part of the LGBT community because it's against your religion or because it's a sin is basically saying you can't have a cookie because I'm on a diet, right? Yeah, honestly. Always fall in love with your content. Homophobia and transphobia are two personality traits that I feel sorry for. See, like, that's the thing. Like, part of me is like, fuck these people, and then another part is like, I do like end up feeling kind of sorry for them, because I know, like I said, I was raised in a very homophobic environment. I have probably been, actually no, I was homophobic when I was younger, and I definitely, like, have internalized homophobia that, like, I've worked on and worked through and all of that stuff. And so, like, it just, like, I feel bad for them sometimes, not all the time, not when, like, you're actually, like, being hateful and hurting LGBTQ plus people and all that stuff, but, like, I'm just like, why does it matter? Like, no one's forcing you to be in a relationship with someone of, like, the same sex as you, or no one's forcing you to be with a trans person. Like, I don't understand. Like, logically, I don't get it. I'm painting my room soon and getting it redone. I'm so excited, yo! I love that. I'm so excited for you. And I have some fun things that I might be doing if everything goes well, that I will be telling you all as soon as I make sure that everything works out properly. But yes, I'm also very excited for that one thing that I'm hoping will happen in the next month or two. Random question, do you have Pinterest, Lynn? If you do, I want to follow you there. I use Pinterest every time I use my computer. I don't have Pinterest. It's the one, like, social media platform I don't really understand. But I definitely, like, I wish I got it. Like, I wish I, like, understood it. I'm not sorry for people who disrespect my and my friend's existence. That's valid. How hot is it with you now, Lynn? It's like, it was in the 90s like 2 days ago. I think it's like 70 something right now. And I'm just like, can we please, like, stop this? I'm tired of the heat. I'm ready I don't have air conditioning, so it's like annoying. I gotta go. I hope you have the best day possible. Oh my god, thank you so much. Pinterest is the better Instagram. You know what it is? I'm really bad about like, I'm bad with pictures. Like, I'm better with like video content. I'm a very bad photographer, and that's my problem. Halen, you said you were gender fluid, right? So I used to identify with gender fluid. I don't anymore. When I first came out, I did. I identified with it. If you could please make a reaction video called Benefits of Gender Fluid. I will look it up. Someone talks about temperature. I just drew a rainbow on my toes for no reason. Hell yeah. Me opens the translator immediately. I'm sorry. I'm American. I'm sorry that we use Fahrenheit and not Celsius. I literally do the same thing whenever anyone like pulls out like Celsius or anything. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Ha 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 ha. Let me see if he's got a an asexual video. Asexual. Let's see if there's some ace stuff that he's done. Boo boo boo. Oh, it was a while ago though. He hasn't really done ace stuff for a bit. Oh, that's kind of sad. Okay, let's do it. Shush. Oh, boof. Okay, let's go. Let's do this.
Me, Kevin, what does being a CEO of Cashbacking mean to you? The way that I see it, if you're buying it, flying it, or wining and dining it, then you gotta be cash.
Kevin Hart, I need you to go away.
Chase Freedom Unlimited. How do you cash back?
Bluehost made it easy for me to start and then scale my business.
It was
from
25C on Friday, but now it's back down to 20.
Ooh.
Yeah, I genuinely like don't know what that means.
Today is
Oh,
an
okay,
exciting
okay.
first time dive into a new topic area that I've not done before, and I'm very excited about it. Hey Spuds, how's it going? I hope you are well. Welcome
He's
back to another
so
video. First
cute.
video. I don't know, but welcome either way. I hope you're going to enjoy it here. Today,
I also just
I'm doing
love
something I've not done
his
before.
setup.
I don't know why this has not happened before, but it's something that's been very well requested. So I am here doing this thing today that you probably already know from the title and the thumbnail and everything else, but today I'm looking at asexual memes with you all. I went through the little Reddit of asexuality and I found some memes.
I need to
fully
do that.
support asexual and aromantic people. This is just not a topic.
Also, I'm so sorry. I keep like, I rolled down a hill yesterday and I've got so many bug bites now, like all over. I'm just like, I keep scratching. I'm so sorry.
I've delved into myself before, and it's also not a topic that I
Also, everyone say hi to the little jade turtle I've been playing with all stream.
am the most knowledgeable on. I want to learn. I want to be a good asexual ally.
Oh,
Today
I
we're
love
here
him.
with asexuality, and for anybody who doesn't know, this is the asexual flag. Probably, to me personally, one of the most aesthetically pleasing flags that there is. I like the purple and the black, the grey and the white. I like the way the colours look together. Okay, so
I do
where I
too.
thought would be a good
Hi,
jumping
Jade
off
Turtle.
point, because
I love
I'm
him.
not the most knowledgeable, as I've already said, and some of you watching might not be either. So I thought I would start off with a little series of images that are educational in nature towards asexual people. That is where we are beginning.
At some point, I should show you all my whole like rock collection, but today is not the day.
Oh boy, asexuality. But what is it? What is
Stop.
asexuality?
Stop.
Asexuality is a sexual orientation that defines a person who has a lack or low level of sexual attraction towards anyone. However, we got cliffhangers coming in already. This doesn't mean asexual people can't fall in love or have romantic attraction towards others.
I love
or
how they're
even
reading Twilight. Stop.
that we are unable to get a partner. Romantic attraction and sexual attraction are totally different things.
Yep.
Oh, they're so pretty. I want to be their partner. Oh, they're so hot. I want to with them. The XXXXX with them. Asexuality is the lack of sexual ones, a sexual attraction, not romantic one, hence the name. But this doesn't mean we're all repulsed to sexual activities or conversations.
I like
Some
this
of us
little
even
one.
enjoy them. We just feel like
He's so
sex isn't the
cute.
core of the relationship. We can do it for having kids, if possible, or just for feeling well. But that doesn't change the fact that we don't feel like it's essential. We're not broken, we don't need fixing, and we are not robots programmed in the same way. Some aces are repulsed, some are not. Some feel romantic attractions, some don't. As sexual and romantic attractions are different, we can still have orientation. So it's just that ours are in the romantic side instead. You can be asexual and heteroromantic, homoromantic, biromantic, panromantic, aromantic, and others.
Aww.
So yeah, we belong in the LGBTQ
Yes!
community.
We do belong in the LGBT community. Oh my
In
god.
a world where most people feel sexual attraction, it's important to label those who don't, just as you do with atheists. Give me your feedback on that. That has taught me some stuff. I think I knew most of it. Cool. That's where I thought would be.
Honestly, I think that is a really good, like, explanation. And, like, if you're, like, trying to introduce asexuality to someone new, just having, like, a little thing like that is really, like, it's a good tool to just be like, here, this is it. Bye. So you don't have to be the one, like, teaching. And you can just be like, look at this or read this. I would love to see your rock collection stuff. So good. Asexuality is becoming more known to the public. Yes.
Good place to start this video. Ace.
Except, y'all, I'm still mad about what happened to Yasmin Benoit, like, on Twitter. I think it's absolutely, like, disgusting, all of the comments that she's been getting.
Asexuals do it too. This is a deep-rooted part of trans culture. Loads of lorries, because they're like transit vans and transit vehicles. Things are in transit. They're all like Trans Express or Trans Mail. No, that was a bit difficult.
Trans Mail.
Asexuals do it too. Ace construction. Getting on
We
quite
do.
well with a boy from Tinder. I've got him on Instagram now. Yes, get that D queen. Wait, no. Yes, get that romantic asexual connection queen. Get them cuddles king. Get them cuddles king. The excitement,
Same.
the spelling, romantic connection.
Romantic.
Connection. I like how someone's gut reaction was like the typical expectation of like sexual things, and then they remember.
MLM is men loving men, and WLW is women loving
But
women.
it was like, no.
Or woman
this is
loving
what you
women?
want.
Yeah.
I
Man
added
loving
this
man,
one in. It
woman
is an
loving woman.
asexual flag ring.
Yo, I need to get myself an ace ring
Because,
so
like,
bad.
we discussed the aestheticness, the aesthetically pleasingness nature of the asexual flag.
Yes.
Look at how well it works on a ring. Ta-da.
So good.
Teenagers. Sex. This is brilliant. Lego Millennium Falcon. But I like this.
Looking back, it's crazy.
That's
how long it took me to
me.
leave my contacts
That
and
was
glasses
me
behind.
as a freaking teenager. Oh my
I just
god.
Oh,
Actually,
I love
though.
that so much. That's so sweet. I really like what people have done with this meme. I've seen various different things and they're all hilarious. This is no exception. Asexual people are valid. Pass it on. Yes, I did
Yes.
this with a non-binary one. So like, please, in this video, drop the comment of asexual people are valid. Pass it on. We need some love in the comments.
We
Go
do.
that. Brilliant. I'm very thirsty. Do you like my cup? Also quite an aesthetically pleasing flag. I like the bi flag. Not a massive fan of the trans flag. Sorry.
Oh.
All about that ace. Finding that. Is this from BoJack?
It
That looks
is
like it's
from BoJack.
Horseman. I don't know if it's actually like from it.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I've had multiple people in comments before tell me that like I should develop like an asexual like either dating app or like meet app or something. So if y'all want to see that someday, let me know, because I would not mind.
Oh, I can't remember. I watched it a while ago. But all about that ace is like all about that bass. We're like a
About
pun
that
on
bass.
this
About
channel.
that bass.
We need to normalize being in your 20s and having zero experience
Yep.
with love and relationships. You are not unlovable. You are not ugly. You are not broken. You are not a lost cause. Not prioritizing romantic love isn't embarrassing. It is never too late. Take your time. And it's also fine to never find that or never want that. There's a
100%.
lot of emphasis on like sexual relationships, romantic relationships, like having a partner, and there's a lot of pressure for that to happen, and it's not necessary.
I think a lot of that comes from just the heteronormativity that we live in, and the fact that they want people to keep spouting out babies so that they can keep their workforce. That's so rude of me to say, but honestly, I really don't care. But they push that, and they've been pushing, like, you need to find a partner. Like, ever since I was little, I literally, like, was told, gonna grow up, get married, and start making babies. So, like, it's something that's pushed into us from such a young age, and it's literally okay, first of all, for that not to happen. And second of all, to not want it is completely okay. It's okay to not want a partner. It's okay to not want marriage. It's okay to not want kids. It's okay to want something different for your life, because in the end, you're going to have to be the one that, like, lives with the decisions you make. And if that's not going to make you happy, or it's going to make you uncomfortable, like, live your life. Making apps for Aero too. Dating apps are kind of weird, not gonna lie. Yeah, I was thinking of, like, just meeting more, like an ace meeting app. I don't know. What's disgusting is they're putting asexuals through the same thing they went through, honestly.
You live the way you want to live. You want to live on your own. You want to be on your own. You want to have those connections with friends instead of, like, a romantic or sexual partner. Then that's fine too. You gotta live your life for you, and there's nothing wrong with that. Being asexual is like being born without a sense of smell, but everywhere you go, people are spraying perfume in your face, and when you ask them to stop and tell them it's irritating.
I don't know if y'all can hear Quinn singing in the background, but, like, let me know if you can, because it's kind of funny.
And you can't smell the perfume anyway, they get huffy and respond with, "Don't lie to me, I can clearly see you have a nose." Everybody has a nose, therefore everybody smells things, and besides, maybe you just haven't found the right scent yet, and then you want to scream. That is
I love Percy Jackson.
Beautiful.
One of the biggest reasons I read Percy Jackson was because it was one of the easier books that I could, like, actually read and, like,
really
focus on.
helps put things in perspective and helps it click for somebody who's not asexual. Well, wouldn't we all get irritated if we
Right?
had perfume sprayed in our noses constantly?
I think it'd
But
be a
even
cool
more
app
so
idea.
If we couldn't smell
That's
it, and
just
everybody
me.
just kept telling us that we should love the smell of it, and why don't we just smell more, because one day we'll find something we like to smell. No sex for 2 years and get $700 million.
Let's
Can
go.
you? I have a feeling I know why this was on the asexual Reddit. I'm gonna write a fantasy novel where there's a love triangle, but then the girl realizes she's asexual and gets a puppy and a cat, and the two boys fall for each other.
I would
Can't
read that.
I'd better get to work. And the two guys realized they were only fighting for the girl because they wanted to impress each other.
This is an improvement.
I would read that. There's
I would read
diversity in that. I hate love triangles in all of these movies. They're just really irritating.
Yes.
So a love triangle that turns out to not be a love triangle and not be irritating and actually be incredibly diverse would be amazing.
Yes.
You are not an imposter. And then the little
That's so
Among Us
cute.
character
The little
beam
Among Us.
space jetpacky thingies in the asexual flag colours. Winter conditions drive with cake. Okay. Oh,
Cake.
cakey cake. Right. I left this in because away from the context, I mean, that's funny. Cake keeps you warm and happy, so therefore when it's cold outside, don't drive with cake. Don't. It's
I would
distracting.
drive with
But
cake.
I left this in because in the context of going through like asexual Reddit, I realised that cake is something that comes up a lot. Also rings.
Cake?
So I found this other one that was like, so I came out to my parents a few months ago and they gave me these as Christmas gifts. Adorable. I love it so much. So they said, "We want you to know that we love you. We are so very proud of how brave you were to share.
Aw.
Please let us know how we can continue to support you. Love you, peeps and heaps."
Wait, that's such a cute letter from a mom and
Mum and
dad.
Oh my god. A-star parenting. But aside from the accepting adorable parents, this is like a thing, like a tag.
I would
with
rather
a
eat
cake
cake.
slice in the asexual flag colours saying, "I'd rather eat cake."
Yes.
And then it says, "Winter conditions, drive with cake." I mean, cake is amazing. But I
Ace
just
cake
need
is
somebody to make
needed.
cake.
Okay, y'all, how about this? For my 20,000 subscribers, I'm going to get an Ace-themed cake and do a Q&A. Let me know.
Because cake is one of the best things in the world, and I just want to know the love of cake. Damn, you're aesthetically pleasing.
Yo, actually, though, that is such a good compliment.
Ace
If someone
flirting,
said that
you're
to me, I'd be like,
aesthetically
whoa!
pleasing, like the flag. Reasons why asexuals enjoy sex. None of your business. None of your business. None of your
Yes.
business. None of your business.
Yep.
And none of your business. Precisely. Nobody else's business what somebody wants
You
to
should
Me,
do
a
it.
simple asexual
You
trying to live
should
my life.
get one for your
Society's
B-day.
obsession with sex. Oh.
It's so gross. Can we actually, like, someday I genuinely want to, like, have a conversation or, like, a stream or video just purely talking about society's really weird obsession with sex and romance and why? Because it's so annoying and it's just, like, literally why? Why?
Wow.
Or maybe an Aero cake. I want an Aero Ace cake. Yes.
Except this time you can hear, and it's just a really.
I will
irritating
eat
noise. I'm
anything.
sorry. A girl
Chill.
invites you to her house. She takes you to her bedroom. She gets out a new Lego set to build together. Now that does sound exciting. Well, it depends on what kind of Lego set it is. Like it has to be like.
I would be so much more happy to build a Lego set. Random, but I learned how to play the. Oh. I can't
Like
read
a
that.
big set that you can really.
But Zelda
get
fans,
into,
yes.
You know, like a
We love Zelda here.
Or a Death Star. See,
love him.
aesthetically
That's
pleasing. The way I
dope.
was saying aesthetically, I nearly just went asexually pleasing.
Asexually.
Pleasing in an
It's
asexual
asexually.
way. If sex without love exists,
Oh,
why
haven't
can't
played.
people understand that love without sex exists too? Good point.
Can we? Oh wait, hold on, never
Well
mind.
said. What's better than sex? Cheeseburger with spicy mayo. Oh, I do
Yes.
like a good cheeseburger.
Oh my god, I want a
I'm
fucking
so
cheeseburger
hungry.
now.
That is the
With
last
Legos
asexual
for
moment of
years, I
today's
miss
video.
it.
Please,
Stop.
please do let me know what you think. Let me know if you've learned something. Let me know if there was anything wrong or anything that I said that was wrong or anything
No,
that you feel
you're
I should
perfect,
know
Jamie.
about asexuality and everything because I would love to
Asexually
learn as
pleasing,
much as possible
perfect.
so that I can be as saying the right things as possible all the
I
time.
love him.
Think about giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing if you want to.
He's
and
so cute. Oh my god, I love him. I love him so much. Okay, so for the last like 20-ish minutes of the stream, I figured we could do a little Q&A or just talk or do whatever, because I know y'all like that. So if you have any questions, let me know, and if not, I'll just randomly talk about like society's weird obsession with sex and romance. Okay, wait, I'm listening. My mom said no to the Aero Ace cake. Can I let me talk to your mom real quick. Be like, "Excuse me. I love to say platonic kink." Yes. Hell yeah. Love is love. Hey Lynn, wait a minute. Please listen. I'm listening. What is your favorite part of Pride Month? You know what? I think my favorite part of Pride Month is just the, this is gonna sound really cheesy, but like the community that comes from it and the, like the spotlight that the queer community has in June in general makes me really happy. I know a lot of people, like I know a lot of conservatives and a lot of people like hate on all that kind of stuff, but I really do just like the fact that there's just 1 month in the year where it's like we're here all year round, but like specifically in June I just get really happy because I'm like, people know that's Pride Month, or at the very least like you see more queer stuff during Pride Month. I think that's like my favorite thing, and just seeing how everyone in the community does like their own thing, whether they've been out for like 10 years or they're closeted and they're still just like yay Pride. Like it's just so I love it. I like seeing how everyone does and celebrates things differently. Just ask for a blue and purple striped cake then. Yes, do that. Does anyone know that feeling when you have an adorable outfit idea but you don't want to go anywhere so you can't show it off? Just dress up in your house, take pictures, post it on Insta. Do it. Nothing wrong with being cheesy, lol, I get it. I meet a lot of new people soon and I don't know what name to tell them. I use two names. One is a given, the other one is chosen. If I tell them both, they will choose the given one, and I don't know what to do. You can tell them both names, but if you prefer your chosen one, just be like, I go by two names, but I prefer you, call me this one. I used to, when I was going by my dead name and then by Lynn, I kind of did the same thing. I'd be like, no, like, this is my legal name, but, like, I go by Lynn. My brother thinks there are only two genders and he's not homophobic or transphobic, so I think there is inherently something a little, I think you're limiting yourself when you think that there are only two genders, but that's just me, or because there are like 8, I said it in like the short that I put out today and like that kind of stuff, like there are 8 billion people on the planet. You really think that like every single person is just gonna be between those two gender? Like, sorry, like that's kind of dumb to me a little bit. Tell them your chosen name then. Exactly. Everyone picks up nicknames as they go through life. I get that because I want to use two names, but I'm closeted, so like, oh, I'm really sorry. That's smart though, not gonna lie. What you said about the blue and white, the blue and yellow striped cake, just to be clear. Yeah, I like that. Accidentally used my chosen name in front of friends, family today instead of my dead name. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll be setting a setting with doctors, so they'll use my given name, and that's fine, I guess. So when I tell them only the other one, they'll not know who they're talking about. Oh, okay, I got you. Will you make a reaction video on the animation or a reaction on stream? You don't have to do it, by the way, the name of the animation. No, I'll do it. I'll do it on Tuesday if you want. Let me just put it in my notes so that I remember. Hold on one sec. Benefits of gender fluid. It's a little video. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Let's go. I know the struggle, and I hope you'll be able to come out in a safe place soon. Same. I hope that everyone here will be able to come out in a safe space soon, because I completely remember the feeling of not being in a safe space and being out, and it's just not fun. It's just not a fun thing to like go through. So I really am sorry about like all of that. But yeah. People in the South are so intolerant. People keep looking at me because my toenails are painted black. To give context, I'm AMAD and MB. I literally don't, like, it's just paint on your nails. Like, I don't understand a lot of things. I think people are, like, way too stuck on, like, they don't want to question anything outside of what they were taught when they were, like, 5, and it shows. Because, like, nah, I'm not gonna have that conversation. I'm like, I'll get rude. I don't want to be, like, that unhinged on my first Saturday stream. And, like, actually, like, have y'all be like, what, Lynn, why are you like this? I'm sorry. I can't always be, like, happy and positive about these kind of people all the time. I'm sorry. We all know that fabric and colors have genders. Wait. Yeah, I'm like, what is the matter with you? I'm also just like, they do realize that, like, pink being for girl is because of Hitler, right? So they're literally, like, following something from a fascist, even though, you know, they're fascists. Thank you so much. I think I'm nearly ready to come out to my parents, probably in a few months. Oh, that's amazing. What is it like to meet LGBTQ plus person? I've never met one IRL and I don't know what it feels like. Okay, so the very first queer person, I can't even say the very first queer person I ever met because I've always been around queer people. Like, one of my mom's best friends that I grew up with, like, she was bi and probably gender fluid. Honestly, like, gender queer, I would say. But, like, I remember her as a kid, and she was, like, my favorite person. Should've known. I love that woman. Like, I was obsessed with her. Like, and she also loved me. Like, she didn't really like babies that much, but for some reason she loved me and I loved her. I'm gonna cry. I haven't, like, talked to her in a very long time, but she was, like, I thought of her as, like, my grandma, because she was about 10 years older than my mom. So she was in her 50s and 60s mostly when I knew her. But yeah, I loved her. I've always kind of been around queer people. The first queer people that I, like, consciously remember meeting were a lesbian couple that we lived under in one of the apartments that I was in. Didn't know that they were a couple because my parents didn't, like, have any kind of conversation like, oh, they're a couple, because didn't want us to know about that kind of stuff. But yeah, I remember meeting them and being like, this is weird. Like, why are they, like, they're roommates and they share a room? And that's, like, odd. Like, I was, like, 10. I also remember, like, their daughter, and we would play with her because, like, she would come down sometimes and we were, like, in the same space. And she would get, like, really close to me and kind of, like, touchy with me, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, does she like me the way, like, I'm supposed to like boy? Like, that's weird. Like, why? Get away from me. So yeah, definitely had some internalized stuff back in the day. Question: if someone's gender fluid, do they change their name every day to match the gender they are that day or not? It depends on the gender fluid person. I know that some gender fluid people have a more masculine name or a more feminine name depending on how they're feeling. I also know, like, some gender fluid people have, like, pins with, like, a rotating thing with, like, he, she, and, like, they, and, like, they put what pronouns they're feeling, like, at the time, like, the little arrow towards, like, he or she or they. So yeah, it just depends on the gender fluid person. I wish you luck and send you strength. Hell yeah. Didn't blue used to be the girl's color and pink was what? Yep. Yes. Pink was the color of blood and masculine strength. Ew. Oh god. Blue was the color associated with the Virgin Mary. That's interesting. I didn't know either of that. I didn't know any of that. That's actually really fucking cool. I watched a video about queer people's experience being raised in the Arab world. My heart goes out to them. I can't even imagine what that's like. I'm pretty sure that, like, homosexuality and, like, sodomy is, like, still punishable by death. I wanna say, like, it's absolutely, like, crazy. It's insane to me. Like, it's a human right violation. I don't know why people don't, like, crack down on this shit, like, more. I don't understand. Pronouns are confusing for me, not gonna lie. That sounds so stupid reading out loud, not calling you stupid, but it sounded better in my head. There's even a French phrase, sacre bleu. Yes! I used to say that because of Beauty and the Beast. I used to go around as like a little kid and be like, sacre bleu! And my mom would be like, don't say that. Don't do it. Like, she was like, we were supposed to curse, and she was like, you're not allowed to say that. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's crazy. I'm sorry, my mind just like blank. I was like, disassociation moment. Sorry, caught on camera. What are? I don't know what those. Is that a person's name, or is it just like different pronouns that I like? Hold on. How do you say it? Oh, they're neopronouns. Oh, they're Zer. Oh, okay. Got you. Who's texting me? Sorry, I just got a text that was very confusing. Sorry. Stop. No. As someone who went to school for theater, my voice is like trash. And it sounds so beautiful. You're probably a great singer. No, I wish I was better. I should have, like, honest to God, I should have taken some musical theater classes. My voice can sound okay for like 30 minutes, and then it gets rough, y'all. But I used to be a lot worse. I was younger. I was like, if Ellis was here, like, in chat, I would have them, like, tell you how bad it was. Yeah, but how do you use them? You use them like any other pronoun. So if you say, like, oh, she's over there, you say Z is over there. I'm pretty sure. Just like they, them, she, her. Yeah. I really wish that, like, I'm not gonna lie, I wish these pronouns were, like, taught in school. And I don't think that's, like, forcing gender identities onto kids or whatever. It's just more information. And so that kids, if they know that there are more options than just, like, she, her, he, him, they, them. Because I know that there are people out there that use, its pronouns as well. Just like any other pronouns, it can be confusing sometimes, but you'll get them. Yeah. So, like, I remember starting to use, like, they, them pronouns when I met Quinn and being like, this is so weird. Like, me and my, like, 18-year-old brain, it took me so long to actually, like, use their pronouns correctly. But yeah, so I remember at, like, 18 being like, this is weird and it feels wrong, but, like, I care about them, so I want to make them happy and be respectful, so I worked on it. I did misgender them for a while, though. It was probably until I was, like, 20 or 21 that I, like, started to exclusively use they, them pronouns for Quinn, which I feel bad about. In, like, retrospect, I should have immediately done it. But yeah. That is to think that that's the thing that confuses me with neo pronouns. I'm trying to be respectful, but it will be hard. I think that's, like, my thing about pronouns. As long as people are trying, like, I will tell people my pronouns are they, them. And if they say she, her, but, like, are also trying to use they them for me, like, I'm like, okay, they're trying. You know what I mean? Even if, like, if you're not 100% correct, for me personally, I'm like, okay, at least you're trying. And then if you've known me for longer than, like, a year or two, I'm like, okay, like, you know me, use they them. But I know there are trans people that as soon as they come out, they're like, no, like, use it. And I personally, I'm not confrontational. So, like, I wish I could be like that, but I'm not. I never really sung a tune in my entire life. Yeah, it's really hard, like, hearing, like, musical theater kids who have been training since they were, like, 10, 9, 8, and, like, singing in the hall. I'm not gonna lie, I always hated those bitches. Because I'd be like, shut the fuck up. It is 7:30 in the morning. No one wants to hear you belting out Les Mis right now. Lynn, have you heard about the travel advisory in Florida? Which one? Which travel advisory? Is it okay? It's okay to be confused. I am too sometimes. But it is about trying, exactly. Wow, stream is long. 82 minutes. I said at 7. I said I'll stop at 7. You're clocking me. I got pitch perfect and sing out of tune sometimes. I love pitch perfect. I love it when people try to misgender me because I use all pronouns and don't care what you call me at all. Hell yeah. I'm only out online though, so it's not as satisfying. I feel that. I got you. I love that. See, I love that for, like, people who use all pronouns. It's like, you literally cannot, like, misgender me no matter what you do. It's like the best power move. Good for you. Yeah, no. If you're talking about the travel ban for, like, or the travel advisory for queer people in Florida, first of all, I would never go to Florida. If I do, shoot me. Second of all, it's just like, they're literally kidnapping children. They're literally kidnapping kids from trans parents, or they're kidnapping trans kids, like, from parents who are actually trying to help them. I don't know how this is legal. I don't know how no one is stopping this. I genuinely feel bad for every single... I'm talking about the one for Black people in Florida. Oh, there's one for... I did not know that. Let me look that up. I thought it was for the for LGBT people, because I know there is one for Florida travel advisory. Oh, the NAACP. Oh my god. Florida is openly hostile towards African Americans, people of color, and LGBT individuals. Jesus Christ. Oh, that was placed back in May, though. Fucking Ron DeSantis. I hate that man with a passion. Jesus Christ, is it hell over here, you guys? These laws are insane. I literally, like, I don't even know, like, don't even get me started on, like, what the Supreme Court's doing. Like, I hate this country. Poland's not great, but it's not Florida level yet, thank God. Oh my God. Sometimes after knowing, all the bad things that are happening in the world, I feel extreme anger and rage. I get angry, I get sad, I get, like, such a sense of, like, injustice that's happening. I get, like, why do we let these people do this shit? Like, I don't get it. I just get very... I get upset. I was born in Florida and still am. Oh God, I'm so sorry. And we talk about Poland with a lot of worry. I was also talking about absolute pitch, the ability to guess musical pitches without reference. I have that ability. That's dope. I wish I could do that. I think that's honestly like one of my I can't find like pitch very well. Like it's very hard for me to like stay on pitch. Yeah. Do you like band Beatles? Do I like the band like the Beatles? I don't really have any feelings towards them. It's not exactly like the music I listen to. The problem will be in Germany soon because that's the trend with things that happen in the US. Oh, that's interesting. I feel bad for you, TBH. This place made my mental health turn to shit. Yeah. I'm 26 now. I would absolutely love to not be in the United States by the time I'm like 30. I would adore that. Which is why I want to try to grow my YouTube channel and social media and be a content creator and make my living off of that so that I don't have to work and I can move and be more mobile. That's the ultimate goal. I am... I'm in Poland. There was shooting against gay people a few months ago. Oh my god. Come over here. We will still be better than you guys. Stop. When you get famous, don't forget about it. I mean, I also want to be an actor, which is another hard thing because that's... The writer's strike is happening. Like, I think SAG is about to strike, which is the actors union. I'm actually going to be working on a project in about 2 weeks I'm very excited about. It's just like a background acting role, but it's the first time I would be on set for like a while. I miss acting so much. Oh my god, you guys. I also have like a show that I want to write and like produce and make at some point. I've got a couple ideas for stuff, but yeah. The thing is, like, I don't want to be like famous. Like, I want to be that person that people look at me and they go, I know you. Where are you from? Like, that's the goal. That's my dream. People from government said it was a good thing that happened. Ew! That's disgusting. That's not okay. I have 2 goals in life: looking as androgynous as humanly possible and moving out of the United States. That's a good goal. And on that note, it is 7. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here and watching Jammi Dodger with me and talking and having a good time. I love streaming. I love interacting with y'all, like, in real time. It's like my favorite thing to do. Just so y'all know, my videos are gonna be out. My video schedule for the last like 2 or 3 weeks has been long form videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Short form comes out Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, just share, like, do all that stuff. Look out for them. I know that YouTube is really bad about, like, actually pushing content, so yes, whatever we can do to grow this community, because I would love to get to, like, 100,000 subs by my 27th birthday. I don't think I'll be able to, but I'm, like, manifesting. I'm, like, something will go viral at some point, and we'll all be like, haha. Yeah, okay. Hearts. Hope you all have a good night or day or whatever time zone it is. Y'all are the best. See you in my videos